put an ad in your magazine.
What's it about?
The tickets for the school review.
What's your interest in this?
I'm selling them.
I take it you're on a commission.
10%.
Does that mean you're adding 10% onto the original price of the ticket, so you're deducting 10% for yourself?
I'm adding 10% on.
I see. Sorry, Patterson, we can't take your ad.
Why not?
The magazine is here to serve the interests of the school, not Pogo Patterson.
All right, then. I'll take my 10% off the original price.
It doesn't matter how you do it. Either way, the school loses out.
But you don't expect me to do it for nothing, do you?
Why not? Nobody gets paid to produce this magazine. Nobody gets paid to give up their time to work on the school review. Why should Pogo Patterson have to be paid?
Am I too late to get an article in for the magazine?
No, what's it about?
Well, read it and let me know what you think.
Okay.
All right, then. We'll split the commission down the middle. 5% for me and 5% for the school magazine.
Patterson, push off.
What's that? You wait for me?
Well, hurry up, then. I don't mean late for registration.
Oh, is that you? Digital. Hey, it's got an alarm. Oh, Bill.
Brill. Let's have a look, Cartwright. Not bad. Mummy bought it for your birthday, did she? Bet she wouldn't half be upset if it got broken. Still, you're in luck. For, what should we say, 50p?
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that it won't get broken. Of course, if you turn down the offer, who knows how long it will last. Know what I mean?
Oh, goes to her. You must not think you're different coming to school in a dress like that. She goes, yeah, some would say too big to get into fashionable clothes. She goes, what do you mean? I would stop from that tatty boutique you used to work in.
Suzanne, why do you do it? You've already been sent home twice for not wearing school uniform.
Look, I promised Mr. Hot when I stopped bunking off. Didn't say nothing about school uniform, though. I've kept my word. They want to send me home, that's up to them.
You're doing this deliberately.
Why not? It stops me from going mad with boredom.
Suzanne, a message from Mrs. McCloskey. She'd like to see you this afternoon.
Why don't you just send me home?
It's not about the way you're dressed, it's to do with your truanting. She wants your reassurance that it won't happen again.
But I haven't bunked off since I talked to you.
I know. So why do you ruin it all by defying the rule about school uniform?
Shit, don't sit there, mate. Move.
Go on. Go on.
You decided to accept me off yet? The only longer it takes, the more it will go up. It's already gone up to 75p. You've only got the end of the day to decide.
Morning, H3. Douglas, what are you doing out of your seat?
Send tickets for the school review, sir.
Some other time, Douglas. Right. Today we are going to resume our study of The Tempest by William Shakespeare. Sorry, what's your name?
Suzanne Ross.
Will you hand the books out, please, Suzanne?
What did your last slave die of?
Sorry? Right. Now, I'm afraid that in these times of economic stringency, there aren't enough books to go round.
I'll do it out, sir.
Yeah, me and all.
I don't mind going right here, sir. So you'll have to share. 2 to a book. Now then, Dwayne.
Oh, sir, not me again.
Yes, will you continue to read the part of Prospero, and Precious, will you take the part of Ariel again? What do you think?
I think it's a brave effort. There's not a hope that Mrs. McCloskey will let it go through.
Not the sort of thing that goes down well with the school governors, eh?
That's about right. Still, we can try. Although I can't help feeling that Matthew Cartwright might end up wishing that he'd never written this.
Cracks of sulphureous, roaring the most mighty Neptune, seem to besiege and make his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake.
My brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason.
Can we have the part read with a bit more conviction, Dwayne? That line should be bouncy and light.
It's not for you, innit, sir? I don't even know what it means.
This is Shakespeare explaining the nature of the character Ariel, telling us what Ariel is.
Don't you know that? Even I know what Ariel is.
Oh, do you, Stepson?
Yeah. It's biological washing powder.
I fail to see the connection.
It's hardly surprising. That he's ever been near a laundrette in his life.
Ariel in The Tempest is more a symbol than a person. She represents a free spirit.
She's not a person. How can she be a she, sir?
That's a very good question and raises the point of sexist undertones in my interpretation of the character.
Sir, why do we do Shakespeare? I mean, what's it got to do with anything?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if it was in proper English.
Great art transcends time. We can still draw parallels from this work which serve as a relevant social commentary on our own world. Now, for example, we have Ariel, as capricious as the wind, completely responsive to the whims of impulse and fancy. And yet Prospero, the magician, frees her from the spell of the witch Sycorax, only to subject her to his own commands. Now then, what does this tell us about Prospero?
That he's a right old strop.
A what?
A strop? It means he gets to knock when people won't do what he tells them to. Yeah, I bet he even tells what clothes she can wear and what she can't.
I don't think that clothes come into it.
You mean she was tearing about all over the place with nothing on?
I mean that Ariel is a spirit, not a fashion model.
Sir, are you an hippie?
That is a somewhat dated concept, but in as far as the hippie philosophy used to embrace a
Only I
certain...
told me old man that you're all airy and scruffy. And he says you sound like an hippie.
Yes, well, to get back to consideration of the text, what do we understand about the plot from this passage?
He was a mod.
I beg your pardon?
Me old man, he was a mod.
Bit old for that sort of thing, weren't he?
Shut your face, Orpington. I meant an original.
Can we refer this discussion on the merits of sartorial elegance to some other time?
Translate.
I think he wants you to stop talking about clothes.
Precisely.
I can tell what he's going on about.
Well, I don't understand the words, but I sort of know what he means.
Good job someone does.
Yeah, it's not enough he can't wear our own clothes. Now he can't even talk about them.
Yeah, school uniform.
Wouldn't mind if he come to school dressed like him. Can understand McCluskey going up the Walding, couldn't you?
Yeah.
I am still here, you know, and you all finished talking about me. And one last word on the subject before we drop it. Getting into the top 10 list of best-dressed men is not one of my life's ambitions.
No. Really, sir?
The way I look is of purely secondary importance to me. The way I stock my mind is of far greater consideration than what I hang on my body.
He means, do you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. He means he don't mind looking like a tramp.
What's this noise?
What noise, sir? Can't hear any noise.
That humming sound. There's a definite humming sound. Now come along, H3. Settle down. A joke's a joke. Stepson, sit down, will you?
Just trying to locate it for you, sir.
Stepson!
Mr. Keating.
Mr. Thompson?
Yeah. Are you on break duty this week, sir?
I am.
Well, while you're on your rounds, you might keep an eye open and see if you can find out who's responsible for this.
Looks like, rice.
Yeah, well, that's because it is right, sir. It's all over the place, everywhere. Classrooms, corridors, playground. They've got no respect.
I shall endeavour to run the culprits to ground, Mr. Thompson.
Well, if you would, it's been going on for days. Ground, very funny.
That's enough. This has gone too far. Thank you, H3. Better late than never. Off! Turn it off! Matthew, I'm a great believer in cooperation as opposed to coercion, but if you persist in disrupting the class, I shall have to resort to disciplinary action.
Right and all, sir. Send him up to the enforcer. Showing language he sort of understands.
What are you talking about now, Stepson?
Mr. Keating, sir. His Grange Hill answer to Darth Vader. He's got away with hooligans.
Oh, no, I can't support the use of corporal punishment under any circumstances. But let's just all exercise some self-control. Right. I'll have the person responsible for that out here. Well, don't think I don't know who's responsible. I just want to see if he's honest enough to own up. Matthew?
No, sir.
Open your desk. Steps.
Me, sir.
Open it. Matthew?
It's not mine, sir.
Mrs. McCluskey's, Matthew.
Sir, it wasn't me.
And tell her why I sent you.
But, sir.
Matthew!
You sniper, pa.
Get lost, Ross.
Don't forget rehearsals for the review after school tomorrow.
in.
I've been sent to see you, miss.
Who are you?
Matthew Cartwright, Form H3.
Yes, well, wait outside, Cartwright. I'm busy. I'll call you when I'm ready.
You got the wrong bloke, sir. Matthew didn't do it.
Who did then?
Well, I can't say that, can I?
A far from convincing plea, Christopher. And I must say that when I confronted the class, the reaction of one or two of them strongly indicated Matthew's guilt.
What? The I know's done it. I just want to see if he's honest enough to own up routine.
What do you mean, routine?
Ah, well, it is a routine, isn't it, sir? I mean, you say that, and then we're supposed to look at the person who's done it, right?
Yeah, it may work on first years, but we sussed that one out years ago.
Now, I got you both there. Several of the class did, in fact, turn round and look at Matthew.
Yes, sir.
Are you implying that Stepson and his friends are, in fact, the real culprits, and that they deliberately implicated an innocent party?
He wants to know if Gripper set Matthew up.
Good Lord, I've been conned.
He's unbelievable, isn't he?
Have you got to see Mrs. McCluskey too?
No, I'm waiting for the school bus.
What are you here for? School uniform?
No, bunking off. But I dare say she'll have a few words to say about the way I'm dressed. He's a dimbo, isn't he, that scruffy? Why didn't you tell him it was Gripper?
Well, I'd rather face Mrs. McCluskey than Gripper.
He picks on you quite a bit, don't he?
Yes.
You want to stand up to him? I mean it. Say, all right, you have a fight with him, and he beats you, right?
Right.
That don't matter.
Glad you think so.
Look, Bully's like an easy target. If he knows you can never go back at him, he'll leave you alone.
Even if he does, it'll only mean that he'll start on someone else.
That's their lookout, isn't it?
I mean, it won't stop Gripper, will it? All that happens is he finds himself a different victim.
Yeah, all right, forget it. But I still can't see you can fight everyone else's battles when you can't even fight your own.
I've already started.
Eh?
Don't tell anyone, will you?
What?
I've written an article about bullying for the school magazine.
Wait till Gripper reads that.
Well, we don't know yet if Mrs. McCluskey will let it go into the magazine. And I haven't actually named Gripper. Yeah, I know. He'll probably kill me, won't he?
Ah, Matthew, good. I'm in time. Look, the erroneous nature of my judgment has been subtly, but nonetheless firmly pointed out to me. I know you didn't do it, boy.
You mean I don't have to see Mrs. McCluskey?
Correct. Listen, I'm sorry. No harm done, eh?
No, sir.
Good.
Right, Cartwright, I'll see you now.
Yes, Mrs. McCluskey, sorry. There's been a slight misunderstanding. I sent Matthew along to see you by mistake. It seems he's been the victim of some rather insidious bullying.
Bullying?
Yes, but it's all been cleared up now. Sorry.
Yes, well, that being the case, Matthew can run along. And perhaps you'd like to step into my office for a few minutes?
Certainly. Look, Matthew, sorry about that. I'll have a word with you later.
If it's not too much trouble. Well, would you like to explain yourself?
Sorry?
School uniform, Mr. McGuffey.
I don't quite follow you.
As you're aware, this school has recently reverted to wearing school uniform.
I still don't quite see how that affects me.
Standards! The wearing of school uniform imposes a certain standard.
And uniformity.
Quite. And at a time when we are placing such importance on the general standards of dress, you choose to further undermine your own rather shabby appearance by coming to school in jeans.
Oh, my uniform.
Your uniform is not our uniform, Mr. McGuffey. Do you understand my meaning?
Wear our own clothes. She ain't got nothing to do with you. That's all your money said.
Is Suzanne coming in today? Whoops. Sorry, didn't recognise you.
What's up with you?
We've just got so used to looking like Lady Muck.
You trying to be funny?
You thought you were someone in that dress yesterday, didn't you? Now you got to wear school uniform like the rest of us. You don't look so big.
Well, I can never look as big as you, whatever I wore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, that'll do. What's this all about?
Ask her, sir. All I did was say a nice looks in a school uniform.
Liar!
Saved by the bell, all of you to your classes. Suzanne, isn't it?
Yeah. Who's the pretty boy then? Yeah, really nice.
I know what you're going through.
Yeah, I thought you looked nice. I mean, I'm still thinking of a soothing. No.
Mrs. McCluskey ever got you, did she?
Oh, how did you know?
I saw the look on her face when she cut those jeans you were wearing yesterday.
Oh, yes. Well, I was more or less ordered to smarten up. Not much fun having to wear a uniform, is it?
No, it isn't. But she should be telling you what to wear, though, not a teacher.
Well, she shouldn't have had to tell me, really.
Yeah, but I mean, you're entitled to wear what you want. You're not a kid anymore.
Oh, precisely, which is why I should have shown a greater degree of responsibility to the school.
Here we go again. Toe the line. Be like everyone else.
Well, if you feel strongly, why don't you speak out about it?
Sir? What do you think I've got McCluskey and everyone else breathing down my neck for?
I mean, speak out in a way that won't get you into trouble.
How? And don't say the school magazine, because McCluskey runs a beady eye over everything that goes into it.
No, the school review. Look, we could work on a piece about school uniform. Make people laugh, but still get the point across.
I don't know.
You see, humour is often an effective way of challenging the status quo. Well, think about it. We're having rehearsals tonight. In the meantime, look on the bright side. You only have to wear your uniform in Grange Hill. You can dress in your own clothes after school. I mean, you don't think I'm going to dress in this suit all the time, do you?
You're not.
You must be kidding. This lot comes off as soon as I get home.
Ah, Mr. McGuffey.
Now, Mrs. McCluskey.
I seem to remember you mentioning to me that Matthew Cartwright had been the victim of school bullies.
Yes, that's right.
Then you presumably know something about this. It's an article intended for the school magazine about bullying by Matthew Cartwright.
Oh, is it? Good for him.
So you admit to having encouraged him to write it?
Well, no, not really. This is the first I've heard about it. But the magazine surely is a forum for discussing these sort of things. I mean, bullying is an underhand and unsavoury fact of school life. What better way to bring it out into the open?
Thank you. I do not need a lecture about the function of the school magazine. And as for bullying, it is a matter for internal discipline, not public debate. Do I make myself clear?
Well, not really. I mean, with all due respect, I find your attitude unnecessarily censorial.
Do you? Do you know, I'm not entirely convinced of your innocence in this affair. I suggest we continue this discussion at greater length. I'll be sending for you.
He spends more time in our office than you do.
I know. And he didn't tell Matthew to write that article.
How do you know?
I just know, that's all.
Yeah, say what you like about Scruffy, but he does stick up for the kids. Come on, you're all in the review. Surely Matthew's subject. Look, you're in the review. You must...
You ain't got the right technique, fat man. Now, if I was selling those tickets, I'd sell like hotcakes. Of course, we'll have to have a look at rehearsals first, see if they're worth selling.
Ain't you giving Scruffy enough aggravation already?
No one's asking you, creep. You did it on purpose, Ross.
Stepson. What are you doing here, boy?
Rehearsals for the school review, isn't it, sir?
Really? Nice to see you taking an interest in extracurricular activities. I take it you're rehearsing the part of a Chinese coolie.
Sir?
Working in the rice fields.
That wasn't me, sir.
I see. Having just stood and watched you, I'm now supposed to disbelieve the evidence of my own eyes, am I?
Wasn't my fault, though, sir.
Don't insult my intelligence. Every grain off the floor now. Ah, Mr. McGuffey.
Mr. Keating.
I'm afraid you're going to have to struggle along without Stepson tonight. A fact which I'm sure won't distress you unduly. Every grain, lad. And then toddle along to my office afterwards, will you? I'd like a little word in private.
Ah, Suzanne.
Yeah, I thought I'd give it a try.
A more than welcome addition to our company. Although I must say, I'm not sorry that Stepson has been diverted from his purpose. Between us, I think that his motive for being here tonight was fundamentally counterproductive.
Hey?
I think that he thinks that Grip was going to ruin the rehearsal.
Ah,
Get away.
You don't think so?